We have discovered an alien ship adrift in the asteroid surrounding 4354F. It is not responding to our hailing signals. Whether this is due to being unable to interpret the signal, or perhaps some other reason, we do not know. Science Officer Bussy recommends that a construction ship be dispatched to tow this stricken vessel out of the debris field. Intriguing.
There is new information in the situation log.
Okay, we can do that. It's not even that far away. First contact aborted. Right, that's because they first contacted us. Although we've been unable to discover much about the mysterious vessel in the Kavzak system, the most convincing hypothesis is they are a spacefaring nation. So there is a third group out there somewhere.
We grow ever stronger.
And our report will be ready very, very soon. Now, I think we want to continue expanding down this way, possibly down to like Eurus. And we also want you to grab this once we have the alloys in 2 months to do so. Ah, Durascon's got his starbase. Good stuff. Good. Going for a very different defensive strategy this time around, because last time we used planets as our choke point guards, but we don't really have any planets in good choke point locations. So this time we're just choke pointing the choke points. We need to discover more about them, which means more spying. Less talking, more spying. Wow, they really don't like us. They really don't like us.
A new port to call
Fanatic militarist materialist. Yeah, the Taurovite concern are going to be a concern. As report's done. Well, thankfully our production should be really good because we're so industrial. And we're going to have easily enough energy to maintain all of our fleets. We found another archaeological site. Way over there. How is this bloody science thing happening? It's taking forever. Situation log. 30 months still. Come on!
Project done. Not so
Special project
now,
completed.
was it?
Once the ship drifting was towed out the debris, we were able to send an away team to investigate. They uncovered a murder scene. Only one crew member has been found, a long-eared amphibian biped who appears to have been stabbed repeatedly. With this crew evidently dead, the ship is now up for grabs. It is fitted with very efficient thrusters, the structure and design of which are beyond us at present. The vessel is not armed, seemingly having been used as a transport for imprisoned personnel. Repurposing it into an exploration vessel would be a minor undertaking. However, if we did construct it and study the engines in greater detail, we may be able to apply its ingenious design to our own fleets. 10% sublight speed for all of my ships. Or a science vessel? No. Tear it down. Upgrade the subspace for all of my vessels, please. What happened while you were gone? What empires have we vanquished? None yet. We've been mostly discovering which empires want to be vanquished. There we go. Corvette hull hit points go up. And now I would say we probably want to research better weaponry. Closer inspection of the platform orbiting Durascon has revealed that it's a complex, somewhat erratic alien design. The waterproofed machinery and the advanced climate control suggest it was built for a life form that secreted a rich amount of fluids, very likely of the molluscoid variety. Before falling into disrepair, microwave beams were used to heat the regions of the star's atmosphere, provoking large sustained eruptions that increased the solar wind outflow significantly. The energy was then harvested with an orbital mine. The platform is designed around some highly experimental concepts, so we can repair it. We can weaponize it, and we can leave. Durascon. I'm going to say repair.
Ledger of situations amended.
Oh, I need a scientist here. Then I might get rid of the thingy and I need a construction ship there. Okay. Durascon needs a construction ship, which you can do. Aha. What was the other thing? Tree. So where is this? Oh, I have to go and talk to the tree by getting through that. That's 3 cruisers. I just noticed that. I can even wonder they're so much stronger than we are. Ah, they beat me to it. Damn it. Okay, at least it didn't cause horribleness. In which case, I would say let's go ahead and start expanding southwards. The borders with them aren't closed. They're suspicious of us, probably because of the close proximity of our borders. Oh, now they did. Okay then. I have a feeling they're going to become rivals. Do we yet know more about you? Not as yet. We are still increasing our infiltration level. We can go all the way up to 50. So there is a lot of infiltration left to do. Same here. Fair enough. There's some nice stuff over on this side. Ah, and here's the edge of their borders. Yeah, we're definitely going to have a bit of a conflict over this region. I reckon I can get to this first, if I can get through the bloody amoebas. 21 months still. Look how much faster this goes. Couldn't we have had that? I want that.
A special project is finished.
Playing with fire. After extensive repairs, the platform have been brought online, and the star is now hurling massive amounts of energy into the cosmos. But the journey there has not been without its hurdles. When the giant microwave beams were first activated, the engineers nearly set off a chain reaction that would have ended in a solar eruption, so massive it would have blasted the platform and all the system planets out of existence. As it turns out, the ancient alien blueprints and manuals were riddled with miscalculations so severe the platform could have been inoperable. Luckily, the mistakes have been caught in time. The strength of the beams have since been calibrated and the solar wind outflow has been stabilised. A battery just for us. Mollusks, mushy bodies, mushy minds. Ah, solar battery. And then Then I'm going to have you build the mining station there, and then build the mining stations there. And you're still missing. Alright. Weapons of mass destruction always the answer in space games. Speaking of which... it's time I start arming myself a little bit more. Your system is even called Kanzad. Our Sweden. Sweden's good. What do my warships look like? Let's deal with this first. Our attempts to learn more about the new aliens have been in vain. While we're able to ascertain they're clearly from an technological advance of civilization, other facts have proven elusive as they seem to be going to considerable effort to prevent us and any other eavesdroppers. That is unfortunate. It's going to be another hostile. They're isolationist in some way. Great. Ships. Ships. That's my corvette. And that's my defense platform. They'll put an outpost and know it. They can't. Their borders are shut.
A system has been charted.
Gas giant ship. Active scans of Gulan 4 have picked up what appears to be a large ship deep in the atmosphere of the gas giant. Judging by the nearby debris, there have been several failed attempts to salvage this derelict in the past. Any ship strong enough to withstand such crushing gravity must be a magnificent prize, and Science Officer Bussy has proposed a salvage project of our own. Bring it up, whatever it is.
Ledger of situations amended.
When will the first battleship be built? Need to get destroyers and cruisers first. Early game, very early game still. Let's do our check for jobs. All good so far. Good stuff. I wonder how far away from destroyers we are. So we're definitely going to need them. Can't upgrade those ships just yet. Skipping destroyers and cruisers to get battleships sounds like the mother of all tech rushes. It really does. Not sure that's possible. Right, you're still out here, but they haven't kicked us out. But we can research the anomalies, apparently. Huzzah! And your job over there is done. Huzzah! So what I'm going to say is I want you beginning to work on these anomalies, I think. Larsman! Oh, no, loads of people. Sir Jambonnet, thank you very much for the 37-month resubscription. Very much appreciate that. Hey, Mordred. Just watching in my trip from Quebec to Europe right now in Strasbourg. Hope you're enjoying your new home. That's cool. Enjoy Strasbourg. Best region in France to get beer, Strasbourg. Katie Cat, thank you very much for the 46-month resubscription. Praise God, you're streaming. I can live again.
Now, was it?
Heck yeah, although only for a couple more minutes, I'm afraid. And Larsman gifted a sub. Thank you very much for the support there, Larsman. And that's Joey. Congratulations on the gifted sub courtesy of Larsman. Thank you for that, Larsman. Special project completed. The attempt by Science Officer Bussy to salvage the derelict ship in the atmosphere was a failure. Huzzah! Gas giant's heavy gravity disabled the engines of our engineering tugs, which then collided with the derelict. Several lives were lost, and the ancient vessel was pushed ever deep into the atmosphere beyond our reach. Unfortunate, but Bussy did level up, so not all is lost. I'd say go ahead and start researching those anomalies instead. And this construction ship, already busy. Go ahead and build those mining stations. No. Yes? I really want to sweep out and grab as much of this as possible. I'm okay with Kanzad being the bulwark here in the south. There's nothing massively valuable down here.
We grow ever stronger.
Hey, Kalinicus, thank you very much for the 22-month resubscription. You're getting very close to that 2-year anniversary, and thank you, of course, for it being a tier 3 as well. I really do appreciate the ongoing support. Thank you, Kalinicus. I'm actually running low on food. Let's have you doing some food production. Actually, you know what? The biggest food place is going to be you. And you, in fact. Kanzad and Krakdungvor can both be farming locations. Fair enough. One more system south would allow for a staggered defense. True, but I don't think I'm going to have the starbase capacity to control both. So basically this will just be giving them free land. Huzzah! Gigao! Hello! Thank you very much for the 28-month resub. Very much appreciate that. Hello Mordred and fellow Mordlings. Abandoned terraforming equipment. Ooh. Since our initial settlement of Azraport, several anomalies in the planet's biosphere have been discovered. The ecosystem is unstable and has not been developing according to projected models for a world of this type. Our scientists suspect outside tampering, and these suspicions have now been confirmed. A few of our colonists have stumbled across a large underground terraforming complex that was built thousands of years ago. The equipment was apparently deactivated in the middle of the terraforming process, leaving the planet's biosphere in its current unfinished state. If we supply enough power, we should be able to reactivate the machinery. There is no telling what the end result will be like, however.
There is
it's
new
currently
information in the situation log.
port, right? Ocean. Ocean's the opposite to what we want. So I'm going to say go ahead and resume, although it costs more social. I'm always curious to see what it gets. Whoa, Larsman really showing the generosity today. Huzzah! Cornoliism, Vinsanity, Danielt, Borden, and Hotspot. Congratulations on the gifted subs courtesy of Larsman. Thank you for that, Larsman. And Sir Ice Mage coming in with a 39-month resubscription. How's life in Sweden? Have you gotten fully settled in yet? Kind of. As you can probably tell, the place I'm in right now is a bit small. My kitchen's literally just there. I'm currently... My hand is in my kitchen. Because I'm currently in just a hotel apartment for the next 2 months. And then I move into my permanent residence in July. So that's the situation at the moment. Which means I also have a bit more of a commute to get into the office, like 40 minutes instead of 20. Monzen, thank you very much for the follow. Welcome to the channel. Good to have you joining us. don't recognise this tune. Is this a new one? Oops. Dark Minds. Man, music list on Stellaris is flipping huge now. Is that the soundtrack that plays when you're not doing particularly well compared to your neighbours, I wonder? Unknown. I can't see them at all. Espionage is growing. Oh, and this costs influence, which I really don't want to spend at the moment. So pass. Once you're settled in, do you still plan to overhaul the Patreon? At some point. I must admit it's a fairly low priority though. It's just so many other things going on, Katie. But yes, at some point. Eat or be eaten. Floating on the outskirts of the debris field around 14S88 is the pitiful form of a crumpled up science vessel of unidentified origin. The presence of bite marks and digestive fluids on the hull suggests it was chewed up, then regurgitated by some large predator. Ironically, the ship's crew on a culinary odyssey of their own, in search for new exotic delicacies when they themselves ended up on the menu. They had rated a staggering number of life forms on everything from nutritional content to chewiness. Among their top picks were the Tebazoids, with their juicy stomach and spicy temperament. We have earned a mediocre placement at the bottom of the list thanks to the stringiness of our flesh and the lackluster quarry we make. Some like to play with their food. Communications enabled with the Tebazoid Commonwealth, the galaxy's most delicious aliens. It's these guys, isn't it? Yes, it is. Can't click the systems because they're currently occupied by another empire. Oh! Oh, I see. That's a little concerning. Watching from my phone is terrible, so I'm going to have to take part in chat instead of lurking like 99% of the time. Stellaris music is so good, I often put it on if I am tripping. I do that with the E4 music. If I'm doing world building, just like having it on in the background. Should probably do that with Stellaris, although Stellaris is a bit too sci-fi. Anyway, it is now 9:05 and I'm going to call it here because I've been going for 4 hours. So I don't know exactly when the next stream is going to be. As you now know, I work 9 till 5. I'm now full-time at Paradox, working as the community manager for Stellaris. And yeah, so usually I get home about 6. So I'm thinking I might well do like some 6 till 9 streams. I don't want to make them too long. I think 3 hours will be the right length in the future. But exactly what days, I don't know. So let me think about this. Mondays, maybe. Tuesdays, no. Wednesdays, maybe. Thursdays, no. Fridays, no. Saturdays I could actually potentially do longer streams. Like today I did 4 hours. Maybe in the future I'll do the like 6-hour stream or something like that. And Sundays possibly earlier in the day. Because I do intend to continue the Dungeons & Dragons on Sundays. That's going to be the Digital Dragons and we're going to start earlier. But that's not going to be for at least another 2 weeks. So for the moment it's going to be ad hoc. It's basically if I feel up for it. Because last week was exhausting. Surrounded by a whole lot of other stuff. Thinking in different languages, even though I don't speak Swedish, I still need to be aware of people speaking Swedish and try to work out what they're saying. For things like menus and when I'm on the subway. That type of thing. On the metro. And also just being surrounded by lots of different people with different accents. It's tiring. So it will take me a few weeks to adjust to that. The plan is to work 40 hours on Stellaris stuff, because that's what I'm contracted to do. And probably about 10 hours of streaming is what I'm going to aim for. YouTube content, though, should pretty much be unaffected. I'm still intending to upload all the YouTube stuff. So I'm going to be a bit more picky about what I stream, because I have to be. Because I still want to cut up the streams and upload them, so it needs to be YouTube suitable, like this. Anyway, we should raid someone, because it's been a while since we did that. Let's go and see who's live. Twitch, that's the channel we're on. Lots of new stuff going on, don't overwork yourself. Yeah, exactly. Like, I wasn't really intending to come back to streaming until the 17th, because that's 2 weeks since I moved here. But I had a free day, so I was like, you know what, why not? Oops. Twitch. Cringer... Hang on, what time is it? It's 9, which would be 8. So actually people like Quill and Cringer will be going for another hour. I can raid people that I don't usually raid. Let me just see who's on and what they're doing. Like, having been doing Stellaris, I do feel like we should be raiding somebody who's doing Stellaris. See if anyone else is doing Stellaris. Yeah, Cringer would be a top choice, but I usually like to raid slightly smaller streamers.